Hello, my name is Eric Worre. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn about one of the fastest growing business opportunities in the world and a fantastic line of products. And when I'm finished, the person who asked you to view this presentation is going to ask you to do one more thing, and that is to put yourself into one of three categories. 1, you might be curious to find out more about the business. 2, you might say, I'm not interested in the business, but I would like to try your products. Or 3, you might say, I'm not interested in either one, but thank you for thinking of me. 1, 2, or 3. And every one of those answers is okay. I'm just going to give you the facts. And when I'm finished, either you'll see an opportunity or you won't. The business I'm going to present is designed with the busy person in mind. Most people aren't looking for something else to fill their time, although they might not be in the financial position of their dreams. And speaking of financial positions, I've discovered that people are generally found in one of three categories. The first are the people who are barely scraping by. Every month they have to get creative to make ends meet. They're stressed out every time they think about their bills. They're holding on and hoping for things to change. I'm sure you know people in this category. I've been there. The second are the people who are making a nice income but don't have a life. Many of these people are small business owners, doing well, driving a nice car home to a nice house, but they literally don't have time to enjoy it. Their business owns them. They don't have time for their families. They don't have time for their friends if they even have any. I'm sure you know people in this category. I've also been there, and it's no fun. And the third group of people are the ones who are making a nice income and they have a life. I'm guessing you know a few people in this category, and isn't this the dream for all of us? What would it be like if you could live your life without financial constraints? Imagine being able to enjoy the nice things, being able to give more to the causes that are important to you, to travel when you want, move to a nicer neighborhood, be able to spend quantity time with your family and quality time. What would it feel like if you could create a residual income stream in as little as 5 to 10 hours a week and work yourself into Category 3 without jeopardizing your current situation? What I'm about to show you is an emerging network marketing company called Agile Enterprises. The network marketing industry, which does over $100 billion a year in sales and is practiced in over 100 countries around the world, has companies that fall into 4 basic categories. The first are the old established companies. You may have heard of some of them. These are all fine companies that will be around for a long time and are doing great financially, but in my opinion, if you evaluate them from an opportunity standpoint, you'll come to the conclusion that the big financial opportunity for a new distributor is now gone. Those opportunities were taken by their top distributors who positioned themselves a long time ago. When I looked at the industry in early 2005, I chose not to join any of these companies because I wanted the big financial opportunity if I was going to get involved. The second category are the money games. These have been with us for thousands of years and probably will be for thousands more. They're nothing more than loosely veiled attempts for people to launder money amongst their friends. It might be a magic pill that will give you better gas mileage, or a laundry ball that will clean your clothes, or the opportunity to become a travel agent. These deals have always had a very short lifespan and are quickly shut down by regulators. Again, not interested. The third category are what I would call low-growth, slow-growth companies. Many direct sales and party plan companies fall into this category. If people have to constantly push, sell, they eventually get weary and have to be replaced. Again, I'm looking for an opportunity that can give me big leverage. I don't want the treadmill of constantly having to replace salespeople. If you happen to know someone who tried network marketing and didn't have the success that they were looking for, I can virtually guarantee you that they joined a company from Category 1, 2, or 3. The fourth category is the holy grail of this industry, and I've been around long enough to know that it only comes around once every 5 to 7 years or so. And that is an emerging company that has a chance at being one of the old guys. Let me tell you, if you're lucky enough to find a company like that, position yourself with it, and be a part of the reason for its growth, you can't believe how much money can be made. As you can probably tell, that leads us to Agile Enterprises, the finest Category 4 company I've ever witnessed in 20 years in and around this industry. Agile's been in business since October 2005. I've done my own personal due diligence on this company, and I can tell you that they're well-financed, well-managed, and they're breaking records all over the world. To give you just one of many examples, since their launch, they've expanded to 41 countries around the world with more on the way. That's never happened in the history of this industry. I'd encourage you to do your homework on the company. I'm confident you'll be impressed. After I checked out the company, I took a look at their products, and in doing so, I came to the conclusion that big opportunities are found in applying innovation to huge established industries. For example, in 1998, sales for the mouthwash industry was flat all over the world. It was a huge industry and no one argued with it, but it was what it was. Then in 1999, they applied innovation to that industry and came out with breath strips. Same product, different delivery system. And the result was the most successful consumer product launch in history. In just 2 years, they more than doubled global sales. Another example is music. If you go way back, if you wanted to listen to music, you had to find someone playing it live. Then they came out with vinyl records. Does anyone remember vinyl records? The same music, but with a different delivery system, and they created a huge new industry. And with every new delivery system breakthrough, 8-track tapes, cassettes, CDs. The music didn't change, but there was an explosion of new wealth created. Take a look at what's happening now. I'll look into my crystal ball and predict that because of MP3 players and iTunes, in less than 5 years, CDs will be all but extinct. What do these two examples illustrate? They show you that when you take a huge established industry and apply innovation to it, wealth can be created. Well, there's a massive industry in our society today that's begging for innovation, and it's the $80 billion a year nutritional supplement industry. Why is it that big? It's because people know they're not getting the nutrients their bodies need through their regular diet. 90% of what we eat is fake food. Apple pie is not like eating apples. Carrot cake is not like eating carrots. Chips, cake, cookies, and donuts are not real food. They provide plenty of calories, but not much nutritional value in those calories. Processed food is convenient because you can heat it up in the microwave. That doesn't mean it gives you what your body needs. Fast food is fast, but again, are those the kind of calories that can sustain a good wellness plan? As a result of all this, we become the most overfed but malnourished generation in history. Remember the size of portions when you grew up? Look now at triple Whoppers, big gulp drinks in 5-gallon buckets, cookies the size of Frisbees, and 3 pizza value meals. Many people resort to buying supplements to help their bodies cope. Most of those supplements take the form of pills, and pills have had many age-old problems. They're hard to swallow, they taste bad, smell bad, upset people's stomachs, they're inconvenient, and they're difficult to absorb into your body. The bottom line is people can't or won't choke down pills day after day. And I'll estimate, and I have no backup for this whatsoever, that 90% of the nutritional supplement pills purchased every year are never swallowed. People start with good intentions, and because they don't like taking them, they stop. If I use myself as an example, I've started taking supplements about 50 times in my life and stopped taking them exactly 50 times. Agel has created a breakthrough innovation for this established industry, and as a result, has created a huge opportunity for you. They've created something called suspension gel technology, which is an amazing scientific breakthrough for nutrient delivery that's been tested by elite athletes and now refined